and welcome to Lighting the Fuse. This is your preview night for the Fresno Urban Sound Experience. That is a music festival that will be happening next weekend, the 26th and 27th of September, right here in downtown Fresno. I'm Joshua Teehee. I'm one of the organizers of the festival. We are at Fulton 55. With me is Jamie Holt, a local music fan and someone who knows
huge local music fan.
Who knows enough to help us out here tonight. So this is the preview night. We're going to be doing a couple of different things. One, we're going to be doing some interviews with some of the event sponsors. We'll be talking with some of the festival performers, and we'll be seeing some sets from a few of the performers that will be at the festival.
We actually have two bands, and what I love about what we're doing tonight is we're really giving the folks a taste of the diversity of the F.U.S.E Festival. We've got F.U.S.E,
yes.
And we've got Aesop. So these are two totally different types of bands, but the beauty of F.U.S.E is that you'll find all sorts of different types of music, and for the most part, now correct me if I'm wrong, it's all local music, right?
This is all local music. We are a 100% local music festival, local and original music. So you're not going to be seeing cover bands. These are bands that are playing their own songs. They're bands that have deep ties here in Fresno. So
and great bands. Plus, they're playing all in local venues. We're
local
here
venues.
in Fulton 55, huge partner of F.U.S.E, has been for years,
yes.
But it's not the only venue.
Right. So Friday night, the 26th, we'll be here at Fulton 55. On Saturday, we'll be at Tioga Sequoia. They have their beer garden up and running.
Very
we'll
nice.
be at Peeves Public House, which is another great downtown venue. And we'll be ending the night at Tokyo Garden.
And let me just tell you, the Tokyo Garden set can get a little crazy.
Right.
So be prepared. But it's fun. The entire festival is fun. It's been going on.
So this will be the 7th year.
Man, we're getting old.
I know. So sit back, enjoy the show. If you have any questions or need information, you can go to...
This has got to be what, like 70, 80 bucks a ticket to see this?
This is 2-day festival pass is $15.
Wait.
You can
1.5.
You can also get tickets for $10 to individual venues. So there it is. I'll say go to FuseFest.com. In the meantime, enjoy the show.
Encontrar un sitio frío donde existiera fuerza y más, pero al final caí cautivo. Es un instinto natural. ¿qué más da? Si tú no estás. Hello, we're Aire Espacial from Fresno, California. Vuelo a las
The Fresno Urban Sound Experience is a project of Creative Fresno. For the last 7 years, Creative Fresno has worked to help us bring this festival to Fresno. So with me right now, I have David Holland, who is a board member with Creative Fresno. We'll talk a little bit about the organization with him. David.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So to start, let's talk a little bit about Creative Fresno, what it is and what the organization does.
So Creative Fresno is a nonprofit organization that tries to better Fresno, better the lives we have in Fresno through culture and cultural events, just like F.U.S.E.
Okay, it's a lot about those quality of life issues, yeah, that make for a vibrant community, young creative professionals trying to get them to come into Fresno.
Yeah, we want to make this a place that young people want to live in and want to spend their time. We don't want to hear people say there's nothing to do in Fresno.
Sure. and it seems like that mentality has sort of been going away, especially in the last few years. Creative Fresno has been an organization for 10 years. Can you talk a little bit about some of the changes that we've seen in Fresno and especially in downtown in that time?
Yeah, in Fresno, you know, the biggest thing to deal with downtown is, oh, it's south of Shaw, oh, it's downtown. But you're hearing a little bit less of that. That's a big deal. There's also a bunch of entrepreneurs and small business owners taking a chance on downtown, and it's paying off. Creative Fresno, you know, we have our mural project. We
Sure.
keep working downtown with murals. The most recent one was the giant Fresno stamp.
Right, the largest U.S. postage stamp mural in the United States,
Yes.
from what I hear.
At least no one's come out and
Right,
said
there's a larger one.
anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fantastic organization that's helped facilitate the cultural things in downtown, because we already have the businesses and we have tons of space to live in downtown too.
And the thing that I particularly enjoy about Creative Fresno is that it is it's an organization that leads by doing. So can you talk a little bit about the projects along with the F.U.S.E. that Creative Fresno does?
Yeah, Creative Fresno, of course, does F.U.S.E. And then they also do Pecha Kucha, which is a style of presentation that's 20 slides, 20 seconds a slide,
Right.
PowerPoint. Very quick, very entertaining. And we also do the mural project, putting up murals around not only downtown, but for the most part downtown, mural districts, stuff like that. We also do occasional mixers, and we're going to start doing bartender competitions again and things of that nature.
Awesome. And so for people who want to know, they want more information, they want to find out how to get involved, what are the best ways for people to do that?
So we have our website, creativefresno.com, and we have, you can find us on Facebook. I believe we're on Twitter also.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the final question, the best question I think everyone wants to know, do you have to be creative to be a member of Creative Fresno?
You don't have to be. It helps a little, but you at least want Fresno to be creative.
Okay, yeah. So it's more about the attitude than any sort of actual going out and making art yourself, or it's more about being part of the community.
Being part of the community, appreciative, proactive, and positive attitude.
Okay. So I think the only other thing I would like to know is if people want to become a member, is there a way for them to do that, and how much does that cost?
Yes, I
Final
believe
plug.
you can become a member on the website. It's $20 for a year-long membership, or come out to any of our events and talk to us in person.
Okay. Well, I think that about does it, and now I think we're going to be throwing it outside to Jamie.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Jamie Holtz, and I'm here with Jerry Lee, and we're going to tell you a little bit about CMAC. Jerry, what is CMAC?
CMAC is the Community Media Access Collaborative, and that's the reason we call it CMAC, because nobody can
It's a
remember. It took me
mouthful.
years to be able to say that.
Yeah, maybe.
We are a nonprofit organization, 501c3. We have one of the most beautiful facilities you have ever seen in your life in the Met Building in downtown Fresno at
Great
the
building.
intersection of Calaveras and Van Ness.
Great building. Used to be where the Fresno Bee was, and this great historic building that you guys have taken over. And anytime I walk in there, it is filled with all of these great, creative, energetic, young and old types who are making all sorts of great videos, cartoons, audios, TV programs, all sorts of stuff going on over there.
Yep. Oh, that's what we do. I have the best staff in the world. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. They
And I
really
just have
are.
to say, because I sit on the board, that Jerry does a great job. He's in charge over there. But you guys do a fantastic job. And how do people get involved? If someone says, hey, I'm interested in TV and videos, I want to learn how to edit, I want to learn how to use some of the great equipment, I want to figure out what's this cool van behind me is all
Oh,
about.
isn't that a beautiful van? We love that van. It's really simple to do, and it is so cost effective. You can have a full 1 year adult membership for $50, and that covers everything. It covers all of your training. It covers the use of all of our professional equipment. We have a fabulous studio that's as good as anybody's in town.
It's the best studio in town. No offense to all our other studio partners out there. But what I love is these members, they come in, they take ownership, they get their creative juices going, and all of a sudden they have the ability to use some of the most technological stuff that's out there and kind of just play with it. Now they have to be nice to it. They can't go breaking it, but they can really just do some amazing stuff. The other great thing about CMAC is you guys are in the community. Like we're here at like the F.U.S.E. Music is a big part of what you guys do. Why does CMAC care so much about kind of doing this community stuff?
That's what we do. That's us. That's the heart and soul of what we do. We are embedded in the community in so many ways. We do concerts, we do plays, we do parades, we do football games. In fact, Sunnyside High School students are going to do football games using the van that's right behind you. Oh, and let's show the people right there.
Yes.
There is the website, there is the telephone number to call, and if you go to that website, you will find all of the information you need to become a member. Students are only $25 a year.
It's super inexpensive, and I have to say that it's the type of thing that if you go to the website, you can find out all about it. You can sign up and really get the type of experience, education, knowledge, know-how. You guys have all of these amazing computers set up with the best software. You're building out the third floor, so there'll be all these like private editing bays for folks. There really is, in my opinion, no other place in town where you can take some of the energy and the creativity of what's going on in the community and then kind of harness it into these great TV shows, these great kind of outlets so that you can share it with other people on the channels.
We had a guy come in from Seattle who worked at the Seattle Peg Station, big Peg Station. He came in and he said, there is no way that this is a Peg facility. He said, this is a television studio. And he's right, it is. It's time for us to hand it off. So
Josh is inside. I think there's music getting ready to go. So let's send it back to Josh.
You got it, thanks.
And every year, the Fresno Urban Sound Experience brings dozens of bands to downtown Fresno. This year we will have close to, if not more than 30 bands playing. And tonight we have two of the performers joining me here that will be performing at the festival. We have Ronnie Taylor, AKA Kaleidoscope, and we have Stephen Clark, who is with the band Your Hero is a Villain. So first off, let's start with telling just a quick little bit about what it is that you do musically, and then let the viewers know when you're going to be playing during the festival.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'll be playing at Tokyo Garden on Saturday at about 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
And what I do is it's kind of like an indie alternative hip hop. And yeah, I'm also a producer, so a lot of the beats I use, I made, but it has like a rock influence.
Okay.
So it's a different sound, and I think a lot of people might find something about it that they like.
And 1 a.m. Tokyo Garden, that means you are officially closing down the festival.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So there will be people there, guaranteed.
Cool.
Stephen, can you tell us a little bit about your band, when you'll be playing, and give some people an idea of what they might expect?
Okay. Well, I play guitar in the band. We will be playing at the Sequoia Beer Garden at 6:30 on the second stage, because I heard there's going to be two.
There's 2 stages, yeah.
So we're excited about that. Pretty much our band, we're just the new metal that's in the era right now. You
Okay,
know, we mix old metal, old punk. You know, we just bring it. You know, we bring a lot of energy. You know, that's just what we are. We're full of energy. You want to get crazy with us? We'll get crazy with you.
There you go. And so the thing that we sort of created the festival to do was to celebrate the Fresno sound, whatever that is. We're talking to two artists who I would think have very different sounds, right? From a stylistic point of view. So I'd be interested to hear what it is that is there a definition of the Fresno sound for you?
In my opinion, it's very, very eclectic, you know, like especially with F.U.S.E, there's a bunch of different, you know, genres that are going to be there. And I don't think you can like pinpoint exactly what the Fresno sound is because it's always changing and it's, you know, different.
Yeah. And for you, I mean...
I agree. I mean, we've been on F.U.S.E the last 4 years, and each year, you know, different music, different artists. I enjoy every single band. I try to see every band I can throughout the entire night. I mean, I remember one year, it was one down the street, and I had to run all the way down the street just to catch one act and come back all the way down. You know, it's crazy. I mean, Fresno doesn't have just one type of music. We're wide variety.
But at the same time, I do think that there are pockets, there are scenes, right? There's definitely a metal scene here in town that's very strong. There's a hip hop scene that is strong and growing. Do those scenes get to talk a lot? Do you see a lot of this kind of the collaboration that you're talking with F.U.S.E? Do you get to see that a lot?
Well, I know I'm friends with the rapper. I mean, we try to collaborate if we could. Other than that, I mean, I hang out with indie bands all the time.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, I think, I could say yeah.
Yeah, I think it's rare, but I mean, stuff like F.U.S.E where they welcome everyone and people are encouraged to like, you know, share the same stage together, even though they're different. You know, it kind of promotes, I don't know, like that type of collaboration.
Sure.
So.
And so I know that you both have played at and been to the F.U.S.E Festival before, so I'm going to ask you if you have, and we'll start over here, a favorite like F.U.S.E memory or a band that you saw that sort of...
I remember, I want to say 4 years ago we played. We saw this artist. They played in that radio station across the street from Frank's.
Yeah.
And
the Cajun.
Yeah, they were acoustic, but they had a violin.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, this is amazing because I don't really get to see that type of music. So I mean,
I think you're talking about Before Perils.
Yeah, that might be them.
Yeah, they're definitely a great band. And for you, do you have like a...
Yeah, well, last year I performed at the Warner's area, and I remember it was my first time seeing the Hello Eights.
Oh, okay.
And those guys they have a pretty cool set. It's very different, you know?
Yeah, if you haven't seen the Hello Eights, the name sort of says it all, I think. Yeah.
No, that was tight though. I like that.
And have you had a chance to look at the schedule this year? Is there someone that you're excited to see? You can say your own band, it's fine.
No, I actually want to see Ronnie's band.
Okay.
Because I know Ronnie through the grapevine. So
Yeah. Well, I do want to see Gentle Jamie.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen him a couple of times, and he's always, you know, a real funny set.
Sure.
So it's real different, and I like stuff like that. That it sticks out, and you know, parts of it make you feel uncomfortable. But that's part of his style.
He's pretty good at that.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to see him, and also A$AP.
Okay, cool. Well, A$AP will be performing, and that's going to be really awesome. I'd like to give you both an opportunity to tell people where they can find out more about your music. So maybe just a quick little plug if you have Facebook, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You can find me on Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube. It's a weird spelling, so I'll just spell it out real quick.
Write
it's
it down.
KOOLEIDOSCOPE. Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope. All right.
And we're pretty much in every social network possible. I mean, we still have MySpace, so if
Nice.
people use MySpace, I mean, Twitter, Twitter, it's @thisisYHIAV. Pretty much Facebook is facebook.com/YourHeroesAVillain. I mean, you can find us YouTube, pretty much any social network, that you can think of.
Okay.
So.
And are either of you got anything special planned for the show? I mean, I know some bands kind of try to go all out.
Yeah.
And, is there anything special you guys have planned?
Well, I'm halfway done with my newest mixtape, so I'm going to be doing all that half and a few older songs, but most of my set's going to be like brand new music. So.
All right, cool. And you'll have the mixtape there for people to buy?
The new
Possibly?
one, no, but my oldest one, I released it in the spring, so
Okay.
yeah, that'll be there.
Cool.
So.
And for you?
You know, pretty much I'm gonna try not to break my guitar.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna maybe try to learn a cover. We're hopefully gonna have some merch out, some new merch, because
Sure.
we sell out fast. So hopefully we'll have some for everybody. Check us out, buy us some stuff.
Okay. Well, I think that probably does it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I think it's going to be a great festival. Anytime that we can get artists like this around the table and like to talk like this, I think is really good and a positive, not only for the community, but for the music scene. So thank you guys so much for doing this and for doing it for so many years. And we will see you guys out there.
Sweet.
Awesome.
On the stage right now, we have a living legend, and that is no joke, Black Aesop.
I'm alive. I live my life fine. I find time to sit back and unwind. I'm right. Sometimes I'm polite, but some days I wanna fight. I might not fight, I might know, but sometimes it's hard to see through the fog. It's odd just to be a man in this world. There's so many things that take us unfurled, and it's not hard to be. Or me just trying to sit back and believe. I don't want to leave, I want to achieve, but I think I'ma sit back and breathe and take in the energy, and I'll have a lot of friends and no enemies. I think we're finna be living life forever for a long time. I think that's infinity. Please be in love, because I just want to live my life, and I'm gonna do what I think is right, and then one day I'ma fly away. It's not okay to be hateful. It's not right to be spiteful. And sometimes in the night goes, it's so crazy, cause you're really blindfold. Then we live a life in sin, and some of us were always just trying to get in. I'm just trying to be inside my soul, my life, my insides, my philosophy. Oh my God, let me be. I'm just here, just really trying to achieve my life in front of God. Or no, man, I'm trying to live my life. I know he's got a plan for me, but you gotta sit back and wait. You gotta never instigate. You gotta do what you want to do. You gotta live your life. And then when you're done, you can fly away. What's up, everybody? My name is Aesop. I am from a rap crew called Living Legends. I'm also from the planet Earth. And this song right here, this song is called Good Day. I'll take my glasses off for this. Put your hands up. Everybody in the place, put your hands up. I need your energy. Give me your energy, please. Hey, hey. So right now, everybody put your hands up. And if you're feeling really good, you keep them way up. I need your energy. Give me your energy. Hey. As we blaze the trail, we excel within our talents, manage to balance the wonders in his land like Alice through the looking glass, who's looking glass at the time that was past. A vast amount of jewels catching for knowledge of the current events. Last non-relevant topic, that's that stupid. Get off it since the intelligent world ain't feeling it. You never thought away the first tool you started building with. When you get a little piece for more legitimate, as a fool to see how foolishly MCs abuse the mic. They never try to write type rhymes and sound hype. They're not exciting, writing differences, which is the reason most rappers never, ever make it through this biz. Take it from your soul, that's where music lives. Living within this legendary frame and turbo game fame for carrying out the name to the toughest levels of the game. Most love the sound the same, I dissect the brain. I love my life, it's good to be here. Fulton 55, C-Mac, just to make it clear, F.U.S.E. You put your hands up, and if you're feeling really good, you put away up. I need the energy, give me the energy, hey. So right now, F.U.S.E, put your hands up. And if you're feeling really good, you put away up. I need your energy, hey. Well, I'm the topical idealist, tropical state of realist ideas, wave emotions to have y'all envelop. It's not develop true talent to balance those snot-nosed foes out there. They chose to challenge the monster, chomp ya, hand out boy. Those are talking what they don't know, die off a show. And a distance like I, for instance, this guy tried to equalize his cheats. He had bland-ass flows for show, no pro, no unique style to show no trip bass hops, rhymes good to go. Quit to stick a trick and leave him with nothing like Poe. The invincible, catching it like principles to blow. You simple the tricks to skip my class. Will he pass? Hell no, rhymes hella slow. We didn't have no flow, no suckers gotta go. And I came to Fulton 55 just to let you know it's F.U.S.E. You put your hands up. I'm feeling really good, I put them way up. I need your energy, hey, hey. So right now, you put your hands up, and you put them way up, all way up. Hey, right now, all the people in the house say yeah. If you're feeling good, please say yeah. If you're loving good energy, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Hey, yo. Before I start this song, hold on real quick. Let me start this again, because this is a real thing I want to say since we're on television. This song right here is dedicated to all the deadbeat fathers out there that do not take care of their kids. Also, the deadbeat women out there that go out in club and don't take care of their kids. If you make a kid, you should make a kid because you want children, not because you want EBT checks. I'm taking this opportunity to say so because it's not just about the music I make. It's about the actual things I say when I say songs. When I say the music I say. So, if you got kids out there, go take care of them. I mean, I'm being real. There's cats out there that got dogs that they feed before they feed their kids. That's terrible. Ooh, it's hot up here. People in TV land, there's a lot of lights up here right now. Don't you believe it's true? He don't love you. He just wants money. Hey, don't you believe it's true? You gotta do things for yourself. But first you gotta do things for your kids. Don't believe. Achieve before he leaves. They're all dead, never loving a life. Falling off the cash, never loving his wife. Huffing up the cash while he's rolling his dice. What's wrong with his life? While I'm writing these songs, now the darkness belongs, and the death of the strong. Putting their name on big keys, can't believe it, these gone. Some of them never man, whatever, what's taking so long. Foolish loving they lies, no more loving inside. They eyes leave them closed, lost in their dream, achieving dope. Can't believe it in they soul. It's stopping all the growth. Believe in all that drama, mama don't love you no more. Lost in what you wanna watch those policies explode. Playing games while they dance and play. Devilish, benevolent, fooling with those fooling things. What the people say? What the people say? All the people foolishly. They ain't gonna say anything, but we gonna wait until you change. Foolish game. Don't you believe it's true? It's foolish games that we live life for. Don't you believe it's true? For real, America, we want you to fight. For real, for something that's right. I mean, I want you to fight. Cause I'm loving your life. Your daddy's dead bone, he left tied, his head's gone. Digging in the dirt, lonely dog, only trying to find a bone. Rolling stone, muddy waters, daughters was the chief. Lost in disbelief, baby scared to go to sleep. To the days that the king arose, he reached up as well as so crazy where that bastard go. Crazy of a hopeless stone, holding on your mama's throat. Hurt man is cold as stone. Think of what you never said, he never said you didn't know. Who's that you never know, unless you own the liquor store. Drunk ass nigga row, wasted his life. Look inside his eyes, he already lost the fight. Look hard in his veins he's pumping white. Walking the night, pumping on pipes to push his soul to light. His soul don't know the light, it's asking for some change. But believe when we to blame, we leave you in the flames. We do not believe in you unless we see some change. Don't believe in lies. We need you to fight. Don't believe in lies. We need you to fight for something that's right. We need you to fight. We need you to fight. We love in your life. And for the ladies in the world that's taking care of their kids, yes, I love you. I love you. And all those good men in the world taking their kids, I said I love you. I love you. And if it's hard to get through life, get some help. And if you can't keep your kids, give them to someone else. I said I love you. Yep, we love you. Hey. Yo, yo, yo. We're on television. This is the F.U.S.E pre-show. And I appreciate having somebody like myself on stage to do something like this. We treat it like a real show. We give real energy because that's what we believe in, right? There's a lot of women in the crowd, so this song right here, this song is dedicated to all the girls I ever dated. And it's a good song. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I could get a little bit more out here so I can hear it. Yeah, there we go. Is anybody in the crowd in love? If you've been in love, say yeah. You were the same who I met when we was in preschool. Pigtails, I love you. We could tell we were swell. It was nice in the sunlight. We were so polite. Some days we would fight. In the end of the day, when we back down, we would say goodnight. Next day, same old fight. We could be the same old peace in the light. We could be alright. Okay, no more sad face. We'll go back to the same place. I miss your ways, who you were or who you could be. I can't hate you. Things that you say, I'll make you. Find another way, I love you. Any other day, don't change who you are. I can't make you change who you really are. Stay who you were when I met you. Who you were, who you are. Cause I was in love. Don't change. But stranger things happen when you're pining for love. Some things you never do until that violence erupts. What it was, it never is until that violence erupts. It'll shut you down. Now only hate and frowns. You're not the one I love, I'm leaving you now. You got to get out, leaving this town. How did we get here? Fear caused calamity. Your friends, my friends, they're not family. You don't love me, that's insanity. You don't love, that's called vanity. Wow. We used to live in the same house. Love and marriage, we were sharing the same doubts. Fuck the hate, then wait, we can clean it now. Eat your plate while we're sitting down. Don't sit and wait for the love you're tearing out. I can see that. I can't hate you. Things that you say, I'll make you. Find another way, I love you. Any other day, don't change. Stay who you are, I can't make you. Change who you really are, stay who you were when I met you. Who you were, who you are. Don't change. I don't want you to change. I don't want you to change. You gotta stay the same. Please, I don't want you to change. Keep all the love the same. Keep all the love the same. Keep all the love the same. Don't change. This is another song about girls. Because I'm a lover. Sometimes you meet somebody that you really care about, and you decide that that's the person I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. It's usually in the wrong circumstances, like meeting somebody in a club or somewhere else. I like to meet a girl in a bookstore or at church. Some days I'm known to match wits with girls that I believe that are cool, not because of the way they look, although I do like to be attractive, but still, the intelligent mind is when I get hooked. Some days I'm known to match wits with a girl that's meant to my attention to find a girl that's my homie and knows me like my folks do. True love is hard to find, especially when you listen to Fly. Your eyes may never find the truth. Got you off on a goose chase, some good loving can replace that disappointment I seen on your face yesterday. Have you ever stopped to think about the things that you're doing? Pursuing no love with a woman, put a time on a minute. People down to hop the fence, tap the window, buy some flowers just to have some company in the shower. That would have been cool in the days of the past. Now everybody's up on getting some, some assets. Niggas don't get checked, and girls these days, they hardly get respect. The girl looks so good, but her mind is not ready. I don't know. I'd rather talk to the right one, but her mind is unsteady. So here we go. Man, I love that feeling the way she looks so appealing, but dealing with the drama, I'ma have to drop a comma. Pause and take a minute before I go and get a minute, cause reality, she can bit it out of proportion. I'm not down with abortion or having my scorching over something that wasn't enough for me to really die for. She's gotta be fun, cool, not a boring ass fool that'll do anything I tell her to. No, through my endeavors to find a clever mate. I've had so many delights on my plate. I love what I got, is it what I'm looking for? Is it her mind, or is it a bird's door? I love what I got, is it what I'm looking for? Is it her mind, is it a bird's door? I love her, I love her. I love her, but now I've gotta go. She said she loves me, but now she's looking at the front door. I said I love her, she loves me, but now we don't know anymore. I said I love her, she says I'm a bad dude, and sometimes I call her a nice girl. So all the ladies in the house, if you got some love, say yeah. All the fellas in the house, if you're feeling some love, say yeah. I said I love you, but I don't really want to go. I said I love you, and thank you for coming to my F.U.S.E show. Yeah. The girls look so good. Hey, the girls look so good. The girls look so good tonight. By the way, a lot of beautiful ladies in the house right now. Because all women are beautiful. All men is beautiful too. All men are beautiful too. Because there's nothing wrong with saying that. Men, we can say that. It's okay. Y'all want to hear some more music? I got one more. Let's see what I got here. First of all, do y'all love hip-hop in this house right now? When I say hip, y'all say hop. Hip. Hip. When I say don't, y'all say stop. Don't. Don't. When I say A, y'all say stop. A. 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 It's getting late now, but we're having a party right now, so we're gonna feel good now, so hey. Girls came out tonight, in a moment is moonlight. Some I think that I'm me, that's you. We are so cool, then we'll live inside this energy. We finna be living life till infinity. Hey, I love my life. One day I love my wife. Some days I love to think, and sometimes we drink. But we gon' be gone in a blink. Deep in the earth we'll sing. In a moment, in time, we feeling alright. Because right now, this is energy. Right now, this is energy. Right now, right now. We had a party full vibe tonight. All the girls that came through look tight. So much homies in the place, it is night to fight. So much jump to jump, and a bump to bump, and I'm feeling alright. It's the moment this flight. We gon' take what we feel inside our soul, and then we'll be alright. Yeah, I'ma say what I want to. I'ma do what I feel do. I'ma be in the right mood. I'ma make it to the moon. I'ma see Atlas too. I'ma do what I have to. For the end of the night and for the end of the day, one thing I wanna say is, I love you. I love you. I love you. And that's come from my soul. Hey, hey. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thanks for having me, but I got to go. Thank you. Peace.
All right. So thank you, everyone, for coming out, those who have joined us here at Fulton 55. Thanks again. Let's give it up for Black Aesop. And also, again, let's hear it for Air Especial. Now, both of these bands will be playing at the F.U.S.E Festival. That's the Fresno Urban Sound Experience, and that is happening September 26th and 27th in downtown Fresno. It'll all kick off Friday night here at Fulton 55, and then continue on into Saturday. So these two bands that you saw tonight, plus about 30 others, will be downtown Fresno, and you can enjoy a full day of live local music. If you have any doubts about coming or you need more information, feel free to go to FuseFest.com. All right, thank you so much. That's it for us. You've been watching Lighting the Fuse.